Previously on the AXC Challenge, Anime Insanity. Every castmate participated in the epic ramen eating competition. After numerous rounds of giant portions of ramen, only 3 were left standing. These 3 not only exposed themselves, it led to one team's victory. That team ended up being Toriko, thanks to beautifying camera up during the sudden death round. Starmie and Milotic were Team Ultimo's prime suspects. Divided on who to ask, Electabuzz is the wild card to vote, and as a result, the pretty narcissist was sent packing. 10 otaku remain, and little do they know what's in store for them. Find out what's in store for them today on the AXC Challenge Anime Insanity. The merge has begun. I have to applaud you, Starmie. Both you and I have made it to the merge. Again, of course. Yes, Starmie has made it, but this time he will win. We'll see about that. But now that it's just the 2 of us, we can now start our alliance to get to the finale so that we can properly verse each other. I agree. But Starmie suggests we get 3rd person. Why do you say that? Aren't the 2 of us good enough? No. Stormy suggests we add someone else. 3 people is better than 2. And if there's 3-person finale, we could take that person with us. But they would still lose because we'd be the final 2. Good point. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. But until then, it's just you and me, Starmie. And the merge is ours, yes. Starmie is happy he's in the merge again, but he also still has to get Ducati in his hands. Oh wait, Starmie does not have hands. You know what Starmie meant. Starmie must get closer to Ducati at all cost. Ah, yes, the merge. One of my favorite parts of a TPI. It's when things get real after weeks and weeks of team losing this and teams losing that. And it's all until the competitors who actually deserve to be in the merge are there. Well, almost everyone. There are certain people that I truly think need to be out of this game immediately. And now that I'm in the merge, I hope every competitor that's still in this game brace themselves, because Electabuzz has arrived. It just got real. Well, this absolutely sucks. So much. Well, folks, I kinda saw that one coming. The entire alliance that Milotic set up at the beginning of the season has diminished. But I'm not surprised. Rampardos got eliminated because of Milotic, Drifblim left because of Milotic, Starmie quit because of Milotic, and because why would Starmie ever want to work with me? Why would I ever want to work with him? And that left little old me. Well, basically, I thought of myself as filler in that crappy-ass alliance. So, here's what I'm gonna do. I know Electabuzz has an alliance. I'm gonna find him, join his alliance, and start my master plan from then on. What? You think I didn't have a master plan this whole time and I was just gonna play some girls and that was gonna be it for me? Nonsense. How could that make anyone a good villain? Good morning, Otaku! Alright, as you can see, there are 10 of you left, and the merge has begun. Sweet! Awesome! Start is written. Alright, so what's the first challenge? Well, first off, I want to let you guys know that today is a reward week. Aw, come on! You're not gonna eliminate anyone. Isn't that part of the game? Yes, that is a key aspect of the game, Yamask, but we have a certain amount of episodes we like to get to, and to do that, we'd have to have a certain amount of reward challenges. Reward challenges that make sense, of course. Now, every reward challenge, you've been given a reward, an obvious reward. Like in episode 8, you were given a free night away from the resort. Of course, someone cried for that one. And then in episode 12, you were given a hot tub in the penthouse. But this week's reward will be very different. Why do you say that? Because from here on out, the rewards will be immunities to the next step in the game. Oh, why? Way, Beautifly. So for this week, today's challenge will be based off of Case Closed. Oh, I've heard about that one. Yes, son, that one's a good one. Yeah. Okay. So if you'll follow us to the courtroom, we will further explain the challenge. Okay. So before we begin, as you can see, there are 3 Pokemon Legends alum in our presence, and also our good friends, Virizion, Moltres, and AXC. Hi, chicken! Sup, guys? Okay, so they are your prime suspects today. What exactly is the challenge? I'm getting to that, Tropius. Hold on a second. Okay. You'll be asking questions to all 3 of them, in whatever order you prefer, but you have to ask a question to all 3 of them. They are the suspects of a horrible murder that happened a week ago. And this murder was a murder of a cactus. Now, remember, this isn't real, and it never really happened. However, the story goes like this. The 3 of them were at the same party, and all 3 of them had a connection to that cactus as friends. However, something went horribly wrong when the lights turned off, and that's when everything got real. With that story said, I want you to ask as many questions as possible, and make sure you get an answer out of them. At the end of this challenge, you will pick one of these suspects, and those who pick the right suspect at the end of the day will win the immunity that will take them straight to the final 8. Yeah, 8. No, 9. 9. Yeah, it'll take you straight to the final 9. I say 8, but 9. Oh, sweet. Okay, let's begin. And these are your seats. So, begin the questions now. Hi, Virizion. Hi, Totodile. Okay, I have a question for you. Sure. What's the question? Do you like yeah, sure. Do you like cheesecake? Yeah, but, Totodile, shouldn't you be asking me more important questions, like, where was I near Cacturn at the party or something? What? I'm supposed to be doing that now? Oy vey. Oopsie. I'll ask you this once. You friends with Cacturn, right? Yeah. So, where were you during the party upon the lights flickering on and off? Well, I was somewhere over with Victini, and at that time I didn't know what to do. I was wondering where Cacturn was. I had no idea where he was on the dance floor. I kept searching and searching. I even tried using my psychic abilities to read his mind, but overall I just couldn't find him. And then the lights went out and poof, I saw him on the ground. You sure you're not the one that killed him? Of course not. Why would I be the one to kill him? He and I have been friends for years. I... Thanks for answering. No problem.
Okay, Moltres. So you're friends with this Cacturn, right? Yep. So, were you with him? Were you like next to him the whole time at the party? Well, for an hour. And then suddenly, Cacturn found this really cool girl that he wanted to be with. So he went over there. They had a few drinks, and I was basically dancing by myself with a crowd of people. I told Cacturn to meet back up with him a little later. But I guess I didn't see that a little later he would be dead. Okay, well... Where were you at the... Well, did you have any vendettas against him? Like, did you hate him? Did you dislike him? Oh no, Captain's a great guy. He's never been mean to me. Sometimes he even flirted with me. Oh, well, okay.
Okay, Brizion. So, explain your friendship between you and Cacturn.
Well, he and I are working partners, or co-workers. And we work all the time together, like, our cubicles are literally right next to each other. I would say he and I would get along, but at the same time, he's not the happiest person, especially on Mondays.
Why do you say that?
Well, Captain recently got divorced, so of course he had a few issues with his personal life. And on top of that, I just thought maybe he needed a break from his career. I tried to encourage him. I even asked him to come to that party. He did, surprisingly, and had a good time. It was the first time I saw him smile in months.
Ah, I see. Did he ever yell at you based on his personal issues?
Once or twice. But that would definitely never give me a motive to kill him. He's still a good person. He's just very, very confused.
See. Thank you for answering.
No problem. Alright, Uxie. You said you couldn't find him, but I have proof that you almost found him.
How so?
Well, it just so happens that another psychic type was there and found you and helped you find him.
Well, you see,
Well, Uxie, explain to me this one question, after I ask you this one question. How is it that Mewtwo, who just happened to be there, managed to find him, and you, as an expert psychic type just like him, didn't? And you're closer to him than Mewtwo. Explain to me that.
Well, sometimes my psychic abilities don't work as well, especially in a crowded place where music's really loud and the bass drops every 15 seconds. I couldn't find them, alright? I'm sorry.
Alright. If that's what you want to stick with, fine.
Alright, just answer stupid question.
Okay! What do you want to hear, Star After?
It is starting. Get it right. Anyway, you seem to be confident to know that you never around Captain. However, isn't it true that you and him used to date?
Yeah. That was a long time ago.
Did you know that he had a divorce with his wife?
Oh yeah, he would never stop talking about it. He was so mad about it.
So, did he ever yell at you? And if so, would that convince you to kill someone?
Oh, come on, I've been yelled at before. I'm a classic, idiot. I mean, I've learned to accept that. Sometimes I'm just a little dimwit. So I've been yelled at before. I don't think someone yelling at me would have changed my mind on killing them or not. I mean, if they yell at me, they yell at me. And that would definitely not convince me to kill someone. Nonsense!
You win this round.
I do? What? For how much money?
Ugh.
Okay, Orizion. So, from the looks of it, you look pretty innocent. Yeah? However, you said you were yelled at a character numerous times. Yes. So you didn't get the slightest bit of angry arousal? I'm telling you, I didn't. Look, he is a really nice guy who was very confused and just was really troubled at the time, okay? I just hate what happened with him, and I wish I could have done something, to be honest. But, honestly, wouldn't you have been tired of him after a few months? I mean, for someone to be mad for that long, it's pretty depressing, don't you think? And I'd be pissed if someone was yelling at me like that every day while working with them, because that's not a good work environment. Well, look, he's just good, okay? Alright.
Okay, AXC. You seem to be very nervous about this. Well, you're so far, everyone's been grilling me on if I've killed a cacturn or not, who just happened to be my friend. Well, I'm gonna just get down to business here. Tell me the truth. Did you or did you not kill him? I didn't. I think you're lying. Well, I think you're ugly. Don't get me started. Listen, I already know about the whole Mewtwo thing. And let me tell you right now, how could you make that stupid mistake? You're a freaking legend! And legends like you don't make these mistakes. So answer me this. Why is it that a great legend like you, from the great Sinnoh region, made a dumbass mistake like that? If you're wasting your time, I'm not going to give you an answer to that. Because, first of all, I make mistakes. I may be a legendary, but I'm still just a Pokemon as well. And as such, I make mistakes too. Very well. You win this round.
Okay, Moltres. So, I know for some reason you and Cacturn used to date. Tell me about that. Well, it was in the spring of 2008. And it was for a short period, but it happened. He broke up with me on account of finding his true love, who ended up divorcing him to this day. Wouldn't that make you want to kill somebody? No, of course not. Look, I moved past that because I already have an awesome husband and an awesome kid. And I even have a kid from another universe. So I think I'm pretty content. I see. So you're saying that wouldn't have convinced you to kill anyone? Nope. Alright, you win this round. Yay! What do I win? Okay, I should probably stop saying that for catchphrase from here on.
Alright, Brazion. So you seem really nervous about whenever we get down to the point of those months that Cacturn kept yelling at you. What exactly did he yell at you for? What exactly did he say to you when yelling?
He said a lot of explicit words. He cursed at me. He almost hit me once. And one time he even tried to do some very sexual things to me. I mean, he's made mistakes too. He's a Pokemon like everyone else. But that doesn't change a thing.
Interesting. So he says all these things to you, and you're not the least bit affected.
I mean, I was somewhat, but not enough to kill him.
Very well. Thank you for answering.
No problem.
After the questioning. Okay, guys. It's time to reveal who the suspect is that killed Cacturn. Okay, so first off, thank you Verizion, Moltres, and Uxie for helping us with this challenge.
Oh, no problem. Not a problem, Infernape.
Always a pleasure, bro. Okay, so I want you all to show me who do you think is the suspect, and for those of you who don't know, the cast is going to show a letter based on the first name of the Pokemon they chose. So, without further ado, choose! Okay. Well, the suspect, believe it or not, was Uxie, which means Beautifly, Ninjask, Tropius, Starmie, come on down here!
Yes, we win immunity! Yay!
Sweet! Yes, Starmie wins. That's right, you guys. You win immunity, which means you will be safe next week, and you do not have to participate in next week's challenge.
Oh, that's a bonus.
Yep. Okay, with that said, you guys are immune, and yeah, that's the end of today's challenge. Thank you all for participating. Yes! I win immunity. That's what I'm talking about. I had a feeling it was Uxie, simply because Uxie was the most nervous, next to Verizion, of course, and Moltres was completely innocent the whole time. Let's face it, the girl's just too nice to kill anyone, okay? And Verizion, I mean, she has some type of edge. But let's face it, she wouldn't do it. So I knew it had to be Uxie. He's the only one who would come really close to killing someone in real life, to be honest. I mean, I've seen Pokemon Legends. The guy was badass in Season 4. Well, the second half when he came back, of course. Ha! Starmie wins. And now, things are about to get a little better, because I don't have to do challenge next week. Which means I can sabotage if I wanted to. Look out, Cat. You and I are going to be a thing. Why am I standing on this side? What's going on? Well, you said we needed another member, and as much as I hate him, he offered, and I couldn't refuse. So, welcome Ninjask. Hey guys. But, no. I was hoping we'd have maybe a Delcattian alliance. Do you really think she'd join Starmie? Let's be honest. Good point. My point exactly. And besides, Ninjask is a perfect alliance member. All three of us are hated by the rest of the cast, so it makes sense that we all work together. Wouldn't you agree? I guess so. I'm not too thrilled about working with you, just to be honest. Well, I could care less. You're in the alliance, so deal with it. That's all I can do, smart one. Shut up, both of you. Alright, so with that said, all three of us are gonna kick butt next week. You're the only one who might have to, Electabuzz. Me and Starmie are safe for next week, and we don't have to do the challenge. That's fine. I have a nice trick up my sleeve that should screw everyone's lives next week. I'd love to tell you, but my plan next week is to take out everyone and get myself safe. Let's just say things are about to get real. And with that, the merge has begun. Who will be the first finalist voted out? Find out next time on the AXC Challenge, Anime Insanity. I'm Infinite, and I'm Haxorus. See you guys next week. Peace out.